What's good? What it do? You already know who it is. It's Mr. UKNOOo TV up in this mug. You heard me? Now check this out, man. Got a crazy one for you today. You know what I mean? Got a crazy one for you today. But you already know what I say. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like the video. You know what I'm saying? And please, subscribe, you know what I mean? Hit that bell so y'all get the notifications on whenever I drop something or put something out there. You heard me? Now, we got a new one, man. You know what I'm saying? On SHOTTi. How it began to how it end. You know what I'm saying? But you already know what my thing is. Before we get into that, we gonna get into this right here.
I'm around with the pistol on the side. I blow down, put the power to the sky. We coming through, you niggas gotta hide. What it do, you know it's homicide.
Spitting stupid, reckless thoughts got me feeling hectic. That's like for your ass, grow up fast. Learn the ways in these streets, envy's always lurking. Devil's out, weak soul searching.
Yes. You already know what it is, man. You already know what it is. Let me get this straight right here, you know what I mean? Let me get this straight right there, you know what I mean? SHOTTi. What an idiot SHOTTi was. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into this, man. This is on SHOTTi, you know what I mean? Him meeting 6ix9ine and everything like that. And of course, his downfall. Being locked up. Due to who? 6ix9ine.
In this video, we're going to take a look at his younger years growing up in Brooklyn, New York, where he would end up running the streets at an early age and becoming a member of the East Coast 9 Trey Bloods. Then we will talk about his adult years before the fame of the whole 6ix9ine and Treyway movement. And lastly, we will talk about the roller coaster ride of many highs and lows that SHOTTi and his crew will go on for being the muscle behind Tekashi 6ix9ine and Treyway. Kafano Jordan, better known as SHOTTi, was born in Trinidad and moved to the United States at the young age of 3. Raised by a single mother, they would end up settling in the Bedford-Stuyvesant area of Brooklyn. SHOTTi would be a teenager in the 90s and on his way to attending high school when the area of Bed-Stuy he was living in would start to see the early emergence of the Blood street gang. SHOTTi would eventually end up becoming a member of the Bloods and would participate in gang activities, growing his reputation and gaining acceptance by his fellow Bloods in the process. By the 2000s, SHOTTi was...
Well, of course, like, New York is crazy. New York is dumb packed, so of course that gang activity, all that over there, is way more enhanced than it is probably like anywhere else. More like a Cali, because there's so much people, but you got the gang activity everywhere. That's like everywhere, man. It don't matter where you go. You know what I mean? You can feel like you go to a hole-in-the-wall place, but there's a gang there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody screaming gang. You know what I mean? But
start becoming known in certain gang circles and on the streets of Brooklyn. He will also start getting his first taste in the music industry by being affiliated with Mel Murder, the Bird Gang rapper who was also a high-ranking member of the 9 Trey Bloods. During this time, SHOTTi would mostly play the background and stay away from the limelight. But if you look hard enough, you could catch him in some old Bird Gang footage.
Don't it always seem like that? He's supposed to stay in the background, not in the limelight. You get a taste of the limelight, that's it. It does something to your head. It all happened like Suge Knight. He was supposed to stay in the background. And once he got a taste of the limelight, it was a wrap. SHOTTi, it was a wrap. It happens. You know what I mean? It happens. It's crazy.
And also some YouTube footage with Diddy Bop, who was another Blood-affiliated Brooklyn rapper. Before the fame, in May of 2016, SHOTTi would be arrested in New Jersey and hit with a bunch of charges after a traffic stop of a car he was driving, turning up some drugs and paraphernalia. He would later bail out and then stop going to court on the charges, and would end up being named Hunterdon County's Fugitive of the Week in October of the same year. In 2017, things would start to change for SHOTTi pretty quickly. He would meet Tekashi 6ix9ine at the Gunmo video shoot, which was filmed in his Bed-Stuy neighborhood. The two would start to build a friendship and alliance to one another under the Treyway umbrella, as 6ix9ine would make new enemies daily by trolling on the internet. SHOTTi would be looked at as...
I swear 6ix9ine was making enemies with everybody. Everybody. Dumb hot boy, yo. He's a total definition of a crash dummy. If Crash Dummy was a person, that's 6ix9ine. For real. It's sad to say, but god damn. The kid's an idiot.
As the muscle or the one providing protection for 6ix9ine as he traveled around the country. As 6ix9ine's star power started to grow, his allegiance to the 9 Trey Bloods grew also. Although there were others in the camp who also protected 6ix9ine, the light would shine brightest on SHOTTi, as he stood out more to the public because of his wayward words and energetic personality. Multiple fights, robberies, and shootings would take place during Treyway's almost 2-year run, with SHOTTi's name being mentioned throughout. SHOTTi would even be arrested for his involvement in a Midtown shooting after...
Yo, even SHOTTi been doing crash dummy shit. He was like a hot boy too, doing crash dummy shit. Like, why, dude? Y'all making money, like, fall back, you know what I mean? Like, enjoy that shit. Nah, niggas living too wild, too fast. Swear they untouchable now they got all that bread. Till shit come crashing down, you know what I mean? Like, people don't think of stuff like that, man. They just go, 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 go. You know what I mean? Don't worry about that. We good. We good. Some dumb shit.
A brawl broke out between SHOTTi's crew and the industry exec's security team. Eventually, a power struggle would break out between SHOTTi and some other members of his 9 Trey Blood set over 6ix9ine and the money he was bringing in. Those who opposed SHOTTi felt like he was pulling 6ix9ine away from the others so he could control the moves he was making and get a piece of 6ix9ine's earnings in the process. During this time is when Harv Ellison, aka Harv, decided to kidnap and rob 6ix9ine to come up financially and disrespect SHOTTi in the process. Many people feel SHOTTi and others deserve to be compensated for the protection and work they put in, or was forced to put in for 6ix9ine in the Treyway camp. It's no secret that...
See, and it's like that. Money always come into play to break shit up, not knowing they were skimming off the top the whole time. But money, 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 money. You know what I mean? The root of all evil, man. For real. Dead ass.
6ix9ine trolled everybody and brought unnecessary problems to his doorstep. And those in his entourage like SHOTTi, Harv, Crippy, and Billy Otter were left having to deal with any situation that presented itself. So just for that alone, some people feel like SHOTTi deserved a nice bag of money for his services. But it's obvious he went about it the wrong way, by pretty much just taking what he wanted allegedly, instead of having a business deal in place. 6ix9ine would eventually realize he was being extorted and fired his whole camp. What happened next was the beginning of the end for SHOTTi and Treyway in the music industry, when in November of 2018, SHOTTi, 6ix9ine, and a bunch of other Treyway members were indicted by the feds on racketeering charges. 6ix9ine would instantly start cooperating with the feds in their cases against SHOTTi and the other 9 Trey and Treyway members. SHOTTi would eventually end up copping out and was sentenced to 15 years for his part in the indictment. In the time it took for all those involved in the indictment cases to be played...
Yeah, that's what... That's what they gave Tekashi them numbers. Niggas like, what? I ain't doing that. Hold up. Time out. This is what happened. I'm telling them, all of them. They fucked my baby mama. They taking money from me. They trying to kidnap me. I'm telling on all these fools. Treyway. I'm telling. Oh, y'all fired. Y'all fired. It was like, y'all are fired. Nope. I do not associate myself with convicted federal felonies. Oh, man.
Laid out in court, different pieces of evidence will see the light of day. Like the wiretap conversations between Mel Murder, Jim Jones, and SHOTTi about possibly doing some harm to 6ix9ine and his security. Also, an audio recording of SHOTTi himself talking about shooting 5 people in one night for his big homie Mel Murder. And of course we all know about CEO Chris and 6ix9ine taking the stand and spilling the beans on everything they knew during Harv and Nuke's trial. So currently at the moment, SHOTTi is serving his time in Pennsylvania at FCI Allenwood with a release date in 2031. Every now and then a new pic of him in the feds hits the net, with SHOTTi looking like he's holding up good and just waiting to get back home. But yo,
Yeah, but heard SHOTTi ain't doing.
I'm riding around with
You know what I mean? Heard SHOTTi ain't doing too good in there. Heard SHOTTi a little bit on the broke side in there. So clearly he done went through that money like, you know what I mean? Nothing. He burned through that quick. You know what I'm saying? So now he got nothing. How's he gonna pay for lawyers? You know what I mean? You burned through all that. But hey man, that's what happens, man, right? You live wild, you live fast. You got in an entanglement with a rat, and that was your downfall. You know what I mean? Tekashi 6ix9ine. But y'all already know what it is, man. It's about that time for me to slide on up out of here, and I can say slide on up out of here because I'm sliding into the other room, make something to eat. You know what I mean? But yeah, leave y'all feedback on this in the comment section. Like, share, and you already know, subscribe and hit that bell so y'all get the notifications on whenever I drop something. You heard? You already know who it is. It's Mr. UKNOOo TV. Ow.